Hello and welcome back to all my crypto maniacs out there. How are you doing today? Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum again. We're going to do some technical analysis on these two coins, and we're going to be mentioning BNB because it is forming quite an interesting pattern right now. But first of all, I do have to put out a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say and doing this video is for entertainment purposes only. So please be smart and do your own research before you put any of your hard-earned money into these volatile markets. Now that we put that out of the way, let's just jump into the charts. First, let's focus on Bitcoin, of course, because Bitcoin is the most important coin of all. If you do ask me, it is just my opinion, of course, but I do believe that Bitcoin is the most important coin. And as we can see right here, we did form this kind of ascending triangle. We did have a breakout to the upside, however bears were a bit too strong and we plunged down. Then we broke our support of the ascending triangle and we went down. The measured move of this triangle would be somewhere around here, which would reach about $43,000 to $43,000 level. However, we did see some of the bullish momentum come up at these supports right here, and right now we are trying to recover to the upside. We are finding some resistance around this area here. This is our previous support. As you can see, we can draw a line here, a horizontal line. You can see how we are corresponding with this level. We do have some support here, resistance, then some support. So it is important for us to break this level if you do want to see Bitcoin go higher. However, I am still bullish on this trend. Maybe we are short-term bearish, however these pullbacks are incredible. We can also see that within this short-term bearish movement we did have a nice bull flag, continuation pattern symmetrical triangle, which did broke to the downside. However bias stepped in and we plumped to the upside, and right now we are trading at this $54,600 to $55,000 level. If we are looking at the exponential moving average ribbons on the 4-hourly chart, we can see that we did break to the upside, and right now we are testing these areas as support. If this support holds, we most likely will see a nice bounce to the upside. However, we do have to break this 200 moving average here, which also acted as a resistance right here and at this level. So I do believe that if we do break above this $55,780, let's just say $56,000 level to be sure, I do believe that Bitcoin is going to recover quite nicely and probably go up to test our previous levels at $59,700 to $60,500 level. If we do break that, we are gonna see all-time highs again, or at least a retest of these all-time highs. This is the 4-hourly chart. If we jump to the daily, of course, we are gonna see that we are still finding some resistance on this exponential moving average ribbons, which is also our horizontal resistance with our formed with our candles here. We had some support here, here, and so on. And we are right now struggling and trying to break this exponential moving average ribbons to the upside. If we do that, Bitcoin is gonna become bullish again on the short term, and we are gonna see some more bullish momentum to the upside. If we break here and pump to the upside, I would be looking at this $69,600 level as my next target, or potentially even higher. If we do put some, let me just remove this ribbon and let's see what Fibonacci lines tells us. Right now we are finding some resistance and support at these two Fibonacci lines at 0.5 and 0.382 Fibonacci lines. We are squeezing here. Whichever line breaks, we are gonna go to that side of the market. If we break to the upside, I would be looking at this 0.618 Fibonacci as a little bit of resistance. This is a $58,000 level, which also corresponds nicely with these levels here. Next resistance would be at 0.786 Fibonacci line, which also corresponds with these resistances and supports here, and also this here, these candles here. If you do break to the upside, as I said, my final target would be around $69,750, which also corresponds with 1.236 Fibonacci extension line. Then $72,000 level, which is 1.382 Fibonacci line, and the final target of course would be 1.618 Fibonacci extension at $76,250. However, if you do break to the upside, I would be looking at these levels as most significant resistances, because they are corresponding with most of the Fibonacci lines. We can check the trend-based Fibonacci extension. We're gonna go from this bottom to this high and then down, and let's see how this corresponds. It is quite nicely here. We can see that 0.618. Sorry, let me just adjust this so you can see it a bit clearer. There we go. 0.618 Fibonacci line is right here. Yeah, we're good. So if we break to the upside, we have pretty much the same levels corresponding with our previous Fibonacci line. So all the levels should be matching right now. Let's jump to Ethereum for now, and Ethereum is doing great. I mean, Ethereum is breaking its all-time highs again and again and again. Let's look at the 4-hourly chart first. You can see that we were forming some sorts of W here, but it's not really a confirmed W because our middle pump was higher than our previous high here. However, this is still a nice hold of support here on these red lines, and it is pumping quite nicely. I do believe that eventually we could climb up to $3,280 here for Ethereum, or even higher, and this was our target for a while now. It looks nice that we it is nice that we found some great support here, because this level was extremely significant. If you can see, we were trading at this level for quite a while, and it was also our previous all-time high. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Ethereum pump even higher here. There's not much to tell on Ethereum. It did broke this symmetrical triangle to the upside. The target of this symmetrical triangle was met already. If we put this to the upside, to the breakout point, we can see that our target was at this first all-time high here at around $2,520, and right now we are trading into higher areas. Let's just put some Fibonacci lines here to see how it looks. Let me just remove these lines so it'll be a bit clearer. Let's put the Fibonacci retracement here first, and then we're gonna be placing trend-based Fibonacci extension, and we're gonna go from this bottom to this high and then down to here and see if anything matches. And right now we are finding a lot of support and resistances on these lines. However, the most important resistance I would be looking here is this 1.618 Fibonacci extension that corresponds with our $3,300 level. It looks extremely great that it is corresponding with that line. However, we could find some more supports and resistances here. As we did, we are aligning on the 1.382 Fibonacci extension line, which also corresponds with our 1 Fibonacci line. So I'd be looking for some resistance here. This is around $2,850. So it is possible that we go all the way up, we test this as a resistance, and then go down to test our levels as a support. Possibly this 1 Fibonacci line or 0.786, somewhere in between here. I would be looking for a support for Ethereum. This is the 4-hour chart. Let's go to daily chart. Let's look at the exponential moving average ribbons here, and we did hold a nice support here and saw a bounce, so not much to tell here. Let's look at the 4-hourly again, and we are right now bullish on the exponential moving average ribbons. We do have quite a nice spread here, so I would expect Ethereum to hold if we go down and retest these levels, not only because of the exponential moving average ribbon, but also because we have some previous all-time highs at this level. and there is a bit of a sorting trading pattern here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Ethereum go up to this $2,850 level, then retrace down, retest these levels, and then pump to the upside all the way up to $3,280 to $2,330. This is going to be it for Ethereum and Bitcoin, and right now let's jump on the BNB Binance coin. And as you can see, BNB Binance coin, it is right now forming this nice symmetrical triangle. This is usually a continuation pattern, and since we are in an uptrend, this usually means that we do have 75% chance to break to the upside and 25% chance to break to the downside. However, we are going to be looking at this pattern with confirmation. We don't want to trade within this pattern. I don't want to jump into any trades too quickly. I am waiting for confirmations. I am just pointing this out that this is a potential trade, and if we do look back, we can see that Binance coin traded incredibly nice. I mean, we did had just a few months ago, we did have a nice pump to the upside, then we traded in this pattern, which is also continuation pattern. We broke out, retest this pattern as support, and break to the upside. If you look back, we do have another nice continuation pattern right here that broke to the upside, and we also have a nice rising wedge here that broke to the upside and started all of this trend. So I wouldn't be surprised to see BNB trade just a bit more in this pattern, possibly go up to this $590, then retrace back to about $520, and eventually breaking to the upside, retesting this pattern as a support, and then break to the upside. Let's check what our targets would be. At this point, we are right now finding some resistance at 0.786 Fibonacci line. However, if we do break to the upside, I would be looking, first of all, I would be taking more take profit targets here. I wouldn't be just waiting for my final target here. However, if we are looking at this, I would be looking at 1.382 Fibonacci line as a resistance. This is at $677, possibly 1.618 Fibonacci extension at $716, and my final target would be somewhere around $880. However, we could go all the way up to 3.618 Fibonacci extension at around $1,050, although I would be selling just above $1,000, somewhere around here, because $1,000 is going to be a huge psychological resistance. It is an extremely round number, so be sure to take some profits on the way up if you are going to go into this trade. Let's look from the entire trend from the bottom to the top. We have a nice resistance at 0.786 Fibonacci line. Our one Fibonacci line is of course our all-time high right here at around $640, and our targets would be, if we are looking at 1.236, about $700, just above $700. 1.382 Fibonacci line at $782, I apologize. Then 1.618 Fibonacci line, which is my most likely target to hit right here, is 1.618 Fibonacci line, and of course the 2.618 Fibonacci line at around $1,000. So this is the targets I would be looking at. If you are going to go into trade here, you do have a great potential. If we break to the upside, then find some support on these lines, I would jump into trade somewhere around here. And right here you do have a nice something like this would be right, some around here. I'll be looking, it depends, our stop limit would depend on where we are going to be retesting this pattern, of course. So if we do go, let's say somewhere a little to be safe, you do have a nice risk reward ratio of 10 against 1. It is 6.9% stop limit. However, we do have a 69% profit potential, and if you are trading on leverage, of course, this would be about, let's say, 10x leverage. You would be getting about 690% profit here, while you're risking only 69% loss. If, of course, you need to understand that leverage trading is for experienced traders only, and if you do want to trade on leverage, if you are sure that you are an experienced trader, you can do that on Bybit. If you want, you can click the link down below. You can join Bybit, and Bybit is right now offering a crazy $10,000 free bonus on your first deposit. You're guaranteed to get $10 coupon with no minimum deposit requirements. However, if you do want to get a bit more of the bonus, you can see if you deposit any of these amounts, you will receive an extra bonus for free trading. You can then jump into the trade with that bonus and risk none of your amount, of course. If you do want to join, link is down in the description. You can get an extreme bonus right now. It is for limited time only, so if you want to do that, you will have to be quick. However, it is again for only experienced traders. Don't go jump trading on leverage if you don't know what you're doing. I would suggest that you learn trading first on spot, where risk is a lot lower. Of course, reward would be lower, but it would be much more safer for you to trade on spot if you don't know what you're doing yet. If you want to learn more, you can join my Telegram group. Its link is down in the description below and also in the banner up top. There we're going to be posting some more technical analysis, stuff like that. And later, if you are going to be interested, you can join my VIP group where I put all my trades in, and you can follow all of my trading. But of course, again, I'm not a financial advisor, and anything I do and say in these videos is for entertainment purposes only. So again, please be smart and do your own research before you put any of your hard-earned money into this volatile market. Well, this is pretty much going to be it for today. If you enjoy my content, please destroy the like button, click subscribe and notification button to be notified as soon as I post my next video. And until next time, see you guys later.